Okay, here we go. Hey, how's it going, you guys? We are back again with another update on my roguelike. This is a pretty huge update. I know this isn't exactly what I should be adding in currently because this wasn't a major problem during the playtesting, but I'll get to why I added in. So basically, what I'm going to talk about today is how the gameplay went from looking like this to looking like this. Yeah, quite the improvement. It was actually extremely simple. Now, just as a disclaimer, I didn't actually make this new little gameplay. It was actually the newest member of the dev team, Megaflux. He actually found my videos thanks to the YouTube algorithm, just recommending him my videos. He participated in the closed beta, and then after the closed beta had ended, he offered to help out with the game. So I added him to the chat room, gave him the game file. He messed around with it a little bit, and he whipped up just an immaculate movement system, plus a character sprite, plus also a crosshair just to go along with it. It's amazing what he did, really. So anyways, shout out to Megaflux. Now, I don't know the rules about explaining other devs' codes, so I'll just give you a quick little rundown. Basically, let's say that the player is moving up, and the only button that's being pressed is the up button. So then we would just tell the game, or we'd tell the player sprite to play the up animation. But let's say they're going like diagonal or something. So we'd test to see if the up key is pressed, and also the right key is pressed. And if they are both pressed, it will change to a diagonal kind of northeast animation, and then you just repeat those conditions for all the possible scenarios, which it's super tedious, but also it's just ingenious, and it looks amazing once you get it all done. Um, uh, yeah, it's a really simple idea, but I just really never thought about doing it that way, and I'm glad that Megaflex came along. um, uh, and then so another thing that I added is basically whenever the game starts, the player is overlapped with the player, like little player animation, which this actually helps out in multiple ways. Just because it's gonna make like adding different characters to the game a lot easier, because instead of having to have all these different characters on the same sprite, I could just have different sprites that will overlap the player sprite. So that helps out a bunch there. Um, uh, and one interesting thing that I found is that he used the pin behavior, which I don't know if the pin behavior is like a new behavior in Construct, but anyways, I had never used the pin behavior before, but basically it just works like the anchor ability, except it works on objects. You could also, if you ever messed around with the physics, you know that you can kind of like lock two physics based items together. But for me, that's always been really glitchy. But pin, it's just you know, it's just really nice. So that's really cool. Uh, yeah. And the crosshair. So the crosshair was just a really simple at this every tick make the mouse invisible, and then every tick set the crosshair to the mouse, and you get a nice little crosshair. Some of you OGs might know that I actually did a similar thing with one of back when I was trying to make a like a beat rhythm game, which actually I need to try and find that save file, because it has I made a really cool kind of like old school arcade effect, which I want to try and transfer over to this file. But anyways, that's somewhere on a hard drive that I have no clue is. Anyways, so yeah, the game feels a whole lot better to play. uh, I don't know if I already mentioned it in the last devlog, but I also I fixed the bullet visibility, and the visibility thing, that was such an easy fix. I'm gonna be honest. All I did is I just took the bullet, I made the base background of the bullet kind of like a gray color, so it's gonna stand out no matter if it's on a dark or light background. and then I just added 2 stripes. I added 1 stripe of black and then 1 stripe of white. So if the background is really really dark, the white will stand out, and if it's really really light, the black will stand out. So it doesn't look exactly like a bullet, but it's so small and squished and kind of blurred that you can't really tell. You really can't really tell. But anyways, it's so much easier to see now. I think I'm probably gonna do the same thing with the enemy projectiles, just because I don't like how the crossbow projectile looks, and also on the tan map the projectile is kind of invisible, which is what I was trying to avoid. Anyways, so yeah, that's all that. I'm gonna start cracking down on some of these bugs and just adding some new things to the game. Hopefully, I should have a whole health bar system set up, and I might be able to get that devlog out by tonight, but I'm not too sure. So yeah. Anyways, thank you again, Megaflex, for your great just deving with me. Huge shout out to him. If you have a YouTube, I can shout out your YouTube. Anyways, that's the end of this devlog. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a great rest of your night.